Hey, shalom, shalom. Giving all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'asham Yahushai, Ba'asham Raka Kodash, double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, honors to the sincere ark and pushing His word until the kingdom of Yahweh, Ba'asham Yahushai, be established. So shalom, shalom to the hopefully elect out there, who is being awoken in the last days, because this is the last days that we are living in, Alright, and as you can see on the screen, the case for a 2023 U.S. recession is crumbling, and basically, the article which I was reading here is that if you do not know, this is the end of America, the America economy, which is Babylon the Great in the scriptures. This is the end of America. This is the end of the society, right? And plenty people, majority of our people, I should say, majority of our people seems to do not care, and they seems to like they do not know what is actually going on, right? And the more information come out, the more information about the sessions, the cutbacks, job losses and stuff. All this is prophecy. All this is prophecy. So this video basically, is just to say that the fate, the fate of Babylon is sealed. The fate of Babylon the Great is already sealed. It have nothing they could do to actually reverse the process. Right? They could talk about borrowing more and more money, because at the end of the day, everyone knows America is over 30-something trillion in debt or something like that, if I'm not mistaken. Right? So it have nothing they could do to actually heal the economy. And it was already, professed in prophecy from the beginning. And I'm going to show you that also in the scriptures. But this is just an article I was reading, from the New York CNN. Said many CEOs, investors, and economists had penciled in 2023 as the year when the recession would hit the American economy. And right now they are actually living through a recession. Things may be looking good to the average eye, to the average person eye, but in reality, the ones who are in the know, like the investors and the economists who actually know what is actually going on or actually taking place, the fall of the US dollar, it is inevitable. It is inevitable. So no matter what they do, they cannot reverse the situation, and that is the whole point. They cannot reverse the situation that they're in, because at the end of the day, this is the final empire to rule. Edom is the final empire to rule before Israel take over, and that is prophecy, right? It said the thinking was that the U.S. economy would grind to a halt because the Federal Reserve was effectively slamming the brakes to squash inflation. It said businesses would lay off workers and inflation-weary Americans would splash spending. But the case for the 2023 U.S. recession is crumbling for a simple reason. Americans' job market is way too way too strong. So you're going to have a time, as you could also Google this, how much job losses it had, recently in America, because America money or the US dollar is being devalued all over the world. It is not as strong as it used to be. It is not Salakia really had to take that call, Yeah, but as I was saying, Salakia once more. It just had to take an important call right there. But back to the video. America, at the end of the day, America's fate is sealed. There is nothing that they can do to actually reverse the situation. The US dollar is about on the brink of collapse. And you know, and I hear all the investors talk about the majority of the investors, you know, it's all over the news, you know, and the growing alliance of America competitors such as Russia and China, and you know, and all these other great nations. They are actually in alliance, you know, to actually break the US dollar. You know, so at the end of the day, the US dollar is actually losing its value, you know, greatly too. You know, but at the end, as I was saying, you know, that this is all prophecy. This is all prophecy because the Heavenly Father prophesied it from the beginning. You know, this is Isaiah chapter 46, verse 9. He said, remember the former things of old, for I am the most high Yahweh, and there is none else. I am the most high Yahweh, and there is none like me. He said, declaring the end from the beginning, declaring the end from the beginning, you know, and from ancient times the things that are not yet undone. And the Heavenly Father is had actually sealed the fate of Babylon the Great from the beginning. Right? We already know what is the fate of Babylon the Great. Right? I put it into the scriptures. But this is the main reason why they cannot heal or they cannot reverse their situation. You know, because the Heavenly Father already sealed their fate. You know, Isaiah chapter 46, verse 10. He said, declaring the end from the beginning, and from ancient times the things that are not yet done, saying, my counsel shall stand, and I will do all my pleasure. Right? So the Heavenly Father said about declaring. When you look up the word declaring, right, that's for more edification's sake. You know, when you look up the word declaring in the blue letter, right, the word declaring is to tell or declare, or to tell, to announce or report, you know. And this is the report that Babylon the Great is about to collapse. This system is about to collapse. This society is about to collapse, you know, to declare, to make known, to expound. And this is why the Heavenly Father showed his secrets unto the servants, the saints, so that they can make known the Heavenly Father words. They can make known the Heavenly Father words. You see, when they put it together like that, you know, this is Amos. As I said, that this is Amos. This is Amos chapter 3, verse 7. He says, surely the Most High Yahweh will do nothing. He said, but he revealed his secrets, a secret unto his servants, the prophets. Right? And the secret is what? These prophecies. You know, the understanding of this knowledge, this truth, these prophecies. You know, because why? The Heavenly Father declared it from times of old. He had made it known from times of old, as you can see here. Declaring the end from the beginning. You know? Making known, report, to inform of, to publish, to declare, to proclaim. You know, so when we bring all these prophecies, you know, especially in Babylon the Great, which is America, we are actually making known the Heavenly Father words. You know? So this is why we are able to say, hey, Babylon the Great will fall, pursuant to the scriptures. You know, Babylon the Great will fall. You know? So let me just finish in Isaiah 46, and let me get Lamentations after. Isaiah chapter 46. Verse 10, he said, declaring the end from the beginning, and from ancient times the things that are not yet done, saying, my counsel shall stand, and I will do all my what? Pleasure. So the Heavenly Father will do all his pleasure, because why? His counsel shall stand. His word, the Heavenly Father put his word above his name, because he could only swear by himself. You know? He could only swear by himself. So everything what we are actually happening now, it actually was already declared from the beginning what will happen and what will be the latter end. You know, and this is what will be the latter end. Lamentations chapter 4, verse 21. I will start from verse 21. It says, "Rejoice and be glad, O daughter of Edom, that dwellest in the land of Uz." And the land of Uz is what spiritually known as what America today. It said, "The cup also shall pass through unto thee. Thou shalt be broken and make thyself naked." You know, and thy Edom. You know, thy Edom. It said, "The punishment of thy iniquity is accomplished, O daughter of Zion," which are who? The Israelites. It said, "He will no more carry thee away into captivity. He will visit thy iniquity, O daughter of Edom. He will what? Discover thy sins." You know, and this was already declared from the beginning. You know, so the fate of Babylon the Great is already sealed. The fate of Babylon the Great is already sealed. You know, Salakia again for that. You know, right? You know, as I was saying, Lamentations chapter 4 verse 22, he said, "The punishment of thy iniquity is accomplished, O daughter of Zion. He will no more carry thee away into captivity. He will visit the iniquity, O daughter of Edom. He will discover thy sins." Right? And the Heavenly Father, you know, the Heavenly Father declared his word from the beginning. So it have no way or what they could do to actually reverse, you know, the prophecies. What will befall America, you know? And this is why America cannot be healed. There's the simple fact of that. You know, the simple fact of that. You know, this is Isaiah. This is Isaiah chapter 47 verse 1. It says, "Come down and sit in the dust, O virgin daughter of Babylon." It says, "Sit on the ground, there is no throne, O daughter of the Chaldeans, for thou shalt no more be called tender and delicate." You know, and we are actually seeing that now. You know, we are actually seeing that the fall of America. America is not known as the beacon shining light anymore. You know, or these other nations are actually fed up of America. Right? These other nations. And the Heavenly Father made it this way. Because at the end of the day, you know, it was already declared from the beginning that America will fall. He said, "Take the millstone and grind meal." He said, "Uncover thy locks." He said, "Make bare the leg, uncover thy thigh. Pass over the rivers, thy nakedness shall be what? Uncovered." Thy nakedness shall be uncovered. Everybody seeing what happening in America. Everybody seeing, you know, what America is really about. You know, going into other nations and taking the resources and stuff. You know, everyone is actually seeing what America is about. You know? And that is where the shame comes in. You know, the shame of slavery. You know, that is one of the shames. He said, as Isaiah 47 verse 4, he said, as for our Redeemer, the Lord, the Yahweh of hosts, is his name, the Holy One of Israel. He says, "Sit thou silent and get thee into darkness, O daughter of the Chaldeans, for thou shalt no more be called, Lord, the Lady of Kingdoms." The Lady of Kingdoms, because why? America is about to fall. There's an brink of collapse, you know? And our people, it just seems to, you know, they do not see past America. They do not see past of Babylon the Great. The Heavenly Father, you know, said it in his word from the beginning. He declared it from the beginning. So there's no way that they could be healed. The prophecies are true. These prophecies are true. You know? Continue in Isaiah 47 verse 6. It says, "I was wroth with my people. I have polluted my inheritance and given them into thy hand. Thou didst show them no mercy upon the ancient, as thou very, very heavily laid thy yoke." You see, and thou saidest, I shall be a lady forever, so that thou didst not lay these things to thy heart, neither didst thou remember the latter end of it. You see, the latter end of it. You know, so we already know the hardship and the slavery that our people went through, the Israelites across there. You know, and still going through till this day. You know, because at the end of the day, who actually benefiting from slavery? Is the heathen nations. Is all these heathen nations benefiting from the slavery, from our slavery? You know, till this day, right? But the Heavenly Father had sworn in by himself that your day is actually fast approaching. O daughter of the Chaldeans, you know? And they could, you know, brothers could read the whole chapter. You know, the whole chapter is good. He said, therefore, verse 8, he said, therefore hear now this, thou that art given to pleasures and dwellest carelessly, that sayest in thy heart, I am, and none else besides me, I shall not sit as a widow, neither shall I know the loss of children. You know, because this is the mindset of America. This is the mindset of the people. You know, that America will be untouched. You know, this beacon of light. But the Heavenly Father declared it from the beginning that you will fall. Thus said Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. You know, and this is what we're waiting on. This is what we're waiting on. It said verse 9, it said, but these two things shall come to thee in a moment, in one day, the loss of children and widowhood. Because why? When all hell breaks loose, when all hell breaks loose and World War III is about to begin, majority of the men across there will be gathered to go out there and fight. You know, to go out there and fight in the Middle East, where the Heavenly Father will gather thee. You know, they shall come upon thee in thy perfection for the multitude of thy sorceries and the great abundance of thine enchantments. You know, all the wickedness and all the witchcraft that has been done over the years. You know, all the unjust, you know, all the oppression that our people went through. The Heavenly Father will remember it. You know, but at the end of the day, the moral of the video is that America's fate is already sealed. It cannot be reversed, because the Heavenly Father declared it from the beginning. Thus said Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. You know, let's leave it there. You know, because you know, just really take a little minute on off our work here to do a quick video. You know, hope it was edifying. You know, there's encouraging brothers to actually read the whole chapter. The whole chapter is good. You know, speaking on the downfall of America and stuff, Babylon the Great. You know. So with that, I say shalom to the hopefully like out there, shalom to the brothers out there. Stay strong. You know, we are almost at the end. We actually see these prophecies being fulfilled. You know, say death to America, and it's on to the next one. Shalom for now.